Hey there everybody, welcome to Trial Gaming. Today we are back with Pokemon Premier Journey here in Pokemon Violet. It's episode 71 and it's time for a shiny hunt finale. And of course, the reason we are doing it is because of a viewer challenge. Let's talk about seasonal challenges. You see them on screen, everything's checked off, but I want to go over the accomplishments that we have done with these seasonal challenges. We have completed the Paldea Pokedex, we have completed the Kitakami Pokedex, we've completed the Blueberry Academy Pokedexes. All 3 Pokedexes are done, which is just absolutely fantastic. And I have to say, some of them were tough. You know, it wasn't super tough, but some of the 5-star raids and having to wait and hope for one did make it a little tough. Capture Shiny, we are very lucky to have only needed to Shiny Hunt once. Kind of pseudo Shiny Hunt once with the Shiny Toad's cool. But for the most part, we didn't really shiny hunt, and we hatched an egg. Other than that, I think we got, what, 10 shinies? No. Yeah, 10 shinies just roaming around. That's not bad at all. Hatch a shiny, we did that. It got a shiny I've been trying to get since Sun and Moon, and finally hatched Meteor. I'm so happy about that. Captured Pokemon with a mark, we did that a dozen times. More than a dozen. Complete a 6 and 7-star Terra Raid, and complete 3 viewer challenges. Now, speaking of viewer challenges, you see them all from Chill and Reeb. And I was hoping more people would comment, but I'm hoping Legends EA will draw in challenges. I think that's the toughest thing, is like, I want this thing to have, or this series, to have you guys coming up with challenges and me completing them, and it's a little tough when it doesn't work out like that, but you know, maybe Legends EA being the current game, that will kind of draw that in. But got a box full of Pokemon with marks. Got successfully shiny hunted a Grubbin. Catch a team of shiny Pokemon. We have 12 Pokemon total that are shiny. But the next one is shiny hunt a Paradox Pokemon. That is what we are doing today to wrap up this series. So first off, I need to make a sandwich. And I have to do it outside of Area 0. So I have the sandwich thing up. I'm hoping, I've dropped a save obviously here, so if we don't do it, then we can come back. But we're gonna make a sandwich, and we go creative. We need 1 tomato, and then we need spicy and salty, and I only have 1 salty. Now the other mixtures, just to let you know, is jalapeno yogurt and 2 salty, which I don't have 2 salty, and jalapeno vinegar whipped cream and 2 salty. I don't have that. So I only can do this once, so it's kind of like I'm just going to keep recycling this sandwich. Now, it's okay to drop 1 piece, but we are going for Iron Valiant, so pretty much we can drop 1 tomato, but I don't see how we would drop a tomato. And there we go. Doesn't matter. I don't think the top piece of the bread is all that necessary. But yeah, we will be looking for shiny Iron Valiant down there. And any other shinies. I would like, if we catch this quick enough, maybe I'll figure out another sandwich I can do and we'll go get it. Now, Iron Valiant shiny will be really easy. It becomes completely chrome. It loses the white and green and, you know, loses all that color on its body and immediately becomes solid chrome. So now, I would hope to find another shiny, but who knows? You know, Area 0, I haven't caught a shiny in yet, so I would very much love to shiny hunt down there. So I may, after this one, figure out another Pokemon we can shiny hunt, but it's going to have to use non-salty material. So, okay. So let's go. Yeah, thank you. No one can gain levels. Why did it even pop up? All right, we need to go down all the way to the bottom. Or not the bottom, station 3. And then we need to head in the cave. And with fairy spawning sandwich boosted, Iron Valiant should be the only one that spawns in the area. Thank you, can we move? Man, I wish I had a switch to the spawn times are horrendous, but yeah. I would also like to find another shiny here. I have not yet found one that's just naturally spawning. But who knows, right? Looks like Flabebe spawning out here. If I hurry up on this sandwich, we could. Alright, so we're coming back here, and the only spawn back here should be Iron Valiant. Oh no, there's Chansey's. Oh no. Wait, why is Chansey spawning? That obviously has green on top, it's just deactivated. So yeah. So we are just looking for a non-shiny version. Or sorry, we're looking for a non-colorful version. That's the shiny. So I think spawning them in and just rotating around might be the best spot. What? Why are they spawning? Shoot. Okay. There's a gold duck. So we need to look for one that just has 0 color to it. And I think rotating around, I'm afraid I don't want to miss one. So I'm like pausing occasionally to kind of keep an eye out. And hope that one appears. We obviously have 27 more minutes, so there's plenty of time on this sandwich. But yeah, I'm hoping we can find an Iron Valiant shiny. It shouldn't be that tough, because we just need to look for one that is lacking all color. Right? And so it'll just be completely like chrome. Pretty much the bright green head is like a dead giveaway, because even if it's shut off... Oh my god! We've already found one. Are you kidding me? And we have found shiny Iron Valiant already within no time. Oh my god. We'll try a quick ball here. Quick capture, and we got Iron Valiant. That checks off our final objective. And it's so early on. I have such a good amount of sandwich left. And we have shiny Iron Valiant already. Hold on a minute. If I'm in the menus, does it pause the timer? So first off, he joins the rest of our shinies. Not that great, 3 pretty goods and 3 decents. But hey, it's a shiny. And what a beautiful shiny it is. Oh, and it has a mark! The rare mark! Let's go! I didn't even notice that. When I scanned it had a mark, I was just so excited about the shiny. So, Iron Valiant the Recluse. I mean, okay, so my sandwich should be paused. Right, let me actually test this out. Let me drop the save really quick, because this sandwich is going to be used. So let me see. So it is 25 minutes left, and if I pause and go into a box and I back out, it should still be like 25. I think it does. I think it does pause. So hold on. I have a fairy sandwich. What other fairy Pokemon would I want to hunt with this, right? I can't do any Pax Paradox. There is no future Paradox that are also fairy. I wish I could do Screamtail and Fluttermane. I'm thinking of a good fairy Pokemon I could hunt for. Tinkatink is an option. Fido's an option. I could always just try to get more Iron Valiants, but that feels like a little bit of a waste. Let me, fairy Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet. Paldea Dex, here we go. And I guess I can bring up the Kitakami and Blueberry Dex too. And really look through, because I think my sandwich is paused. Let me double check that. I've been in here in a minute. Yeah, it does pause. Okay. Okay, I found one so quick. I need to think of a good fairy type. Let me look through the Scarlet and Violet decks as we're doing this. Again, I would like some of the past paradoxes, but that's just not realistic. A good fairy type that I would like to hunt for. I have a fairy sandwich, that's the problem. I need to make use of it. Tink is a shout. And its shiny is the Hammer Goes Rusty, which isn't the best, but it's kind of like, it's alright. I already have Mimikyu. Klefki's kind of hard to spot. I really don't want to strain or stress or worry about some, you know. Sylveon's a possible shout. But Sylveon only spawns, I think, in one spot, right? Like, let me bring up Cerebi. And let me look up Sylveon. I think Sylveon only spawns, like, in... It has a fixed spawn, and it can spawn in, okay, a few areas, I guess. I know it has a fixed spawn, but let me see. Okay, it does. It can also spawn by that town there and there. So Sylveon's a shout, right? I'm looking through, but another thing is I'd have to leave this area, which wouldn't be that much. Flabebe, Floret, and Florges seem like good shouts, but they're also going to be in Pokemon Legends EA. And you probably could find them there a lot easier. So I'm not going to worry about that. Still scrolling through the list. You know, kind of talk. Fido and Dachshund is definitely an adorable one. There is the Igglybuff, Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff. There is the Ralts line. But I feel like shiny Ralts might be findable in ZA really easy. So there's the Meryl Azumarill line. Alright, going to the Kitakami deck, so let's look at that. It's a lot smaller. Obviously, none of the legendaries. So there's always the Impidimp line. Mimikyu we already have, but I don't want to do that. And I think Impidimp's line is near Mimikyu. So that's a little rough. There's the Clefairy, Clefable line, which doesn't excite me that much. Like, this is the problem. I'd want one that gives me a little bit of like, ooh, I'm excited to go. Oh, if I go for the Sylveon, there's going to be a bunch of the Klefki too. Just thought about that with that one area. That's... yikes. I would love going for Hatterene, but Hatenna and Hatchrim are only psychic. So Hatterene would be the only one I'm trying to force spawn, which wouldn't be the best. Oh man, for Fairy, my options got rather limited. Let me check the Blueberry Academy Pokedex really quick. This might open things up. So obviously we have Primarina, but that doesn't actually spawn. I need to stop going through the starters first. Alright, looking through Fairy. Snubbull, Granbull, Alolan Vulpix, and Alolan Ninetales. I already have a shiny Alolan Vulpix, though. That's not something I'm too excited about. I might go after Dachshund. I might try to shiny hunt too. That might be my best bet, sad enough. It's not sad. I do like the shiny because it's like a baked bun. Yeah, as I'm going through, Milcery and Alcremie could be pretty cool. You know what? Yeah. You know, screw this. You know what? I think I am going to do adorable little Fido and Dachshund. Let me find a big location. Actually, let me really quickly bring up the map. Let me make sure there's not another shiny I'm missing before I teleport out of here. Okay. So, opening up the map. Oh, shoot. Let me make sure, because all the things should have reset, and I didn't check. There's a Chansey outbreak. Let me see if there's like... there's a Gardevoir outbreak. Oh, I have a Fairy Sandwich. That has to be Destiny. That has to be Destiny. That's literally telling us to go for Gardevoir. We have a Fairy Sandwich. We have literally... Outbreak. I mean, it's literally perfect. Okay. So it should be right here. Right? Not seeing it. Shoot, I just ran into it. Is there like an underground part of this? Shoot, I don't want to be wasting my sandwich. Oh man, okay, it says it's right here. But I'm not seeing it. Oh no, what's going on? There's an outbreak right here and it's not spawning? Oh no, 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 what? Is there an underground area like that it could be spawning in? I'm really wasting time on my sandwich, but I just don't know. Like, there's an underground part to this or something, and I'm clearly missing it. So it should be like right here. And like the underground area I'm thinking is over there. This area should be... It should be right here. Oh, I'm wasting so much time on my sandwich. I just have no idea. Is there an underground part? Is there something like I'm missing? I don't think so. And I have a sandwich up, so hold on. Is there another one that... Oh man, I closed everything. There's a pommy... I don't get this. Hold on. Shoot. Oh, it only appears during the day. Shoot. And it's nighttime, isn't it? Yes, it is. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Alright, so I think I'll try to come back here. Let me go find a... I'm completely wasting so much time. I'm literally panicking. This is what I get for not preparing. I didn't think I'd find the Iron Valiant that soon, if I'm honest. So, I am completely on the run. Let's do... Until it's daytime, let's 100% swap back over and go do Fido. Right? Let me find a good Fido location. that I think would be the best shot for us. Area 1 and Area 2. So when it becomes daytime, I'll come back up here. But yeah. South Province, Area 1 and Area 2. So here and then here. All right, let's just explore. So we're looking for Fido, and obviously Fido goes from the white to like a baked bun, so it should be rather noticeable. I have 14 minutes. I wasted so much time on my sandwich. Shoot, man. Okay, I'll probably figure out another sandwich I can do. It's not turning daytime quick enough. It is starting to sunrise, but I don't know if I'll be able to really take advantage of that Gardevoir outbreak. So mainly I need to look for Fido. And I feel like I'm in the wrong area already. Oh, this is not good. Hold on. Oh. I'm hard panicking at this point. I'm actually, I'm actively wasting this sandwich. And my keyboard is now not working. Oh, come on. This literally, I found my shiny and it was like, that's it. You get one and now you suffer because you didn't pay enough attention. And it's like, fine. All right, Fido. There we go. Oh, it spawns. Okay, I'm an idiot. So it spawns over here and here by the town. But it looks like there's a lot more spawns like over here. So I'm gonna go fly over here and let's see if we cannot find Fido. Now we have to remember it looks like a baked bun. I know dash bun's a little harder to tell, but yeah, let's look for Fido. It should be pretty easy. And yeah, it should be out here. Jacombi, Smoliv, read it. My sandwich should still be in fact, so I should be getting fairy spawns. And now I just need to find some of the dogs. There's more Smolivs. I actively think I wasted the sandwich. It is daytime. You know, I don't have a lot of time left. I am gonna hard pivot to Gardevoir. And if I fail, I fail. I think I made that decision, and yeah, I think I just need to run with it. I think I need 100%. Well, get over here, Glade. God damn, Glade's fucking throwing right now. Hello? Trying to send him out there and nothing. Dude, Glade, you need to start attacking, bro. How about you stop being useless right now? Damn, man. This is not good. So, Gardevoir shiny is it goes from green to like a blue. I have 10 minutes left. I'm not going to get this done without the Glade failing. Come on. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wait! Come back. Is there 16? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Never mind. No, 16. Wait. Doesn't that mean there's a shiny amongst one of them? They all look green. I don't know. Maybe he killed one and I double counted twice. Come on, Gardevoir. Come on, Glade. Get these Gardevoirs. I have 9 minutes left. I don't think I missed a shiny, but I counted 16. But I saw no blue hair. All I see is green hair. Maybe he killed one as I counted one, and it threw me off. I think that's it. Dude. Glade is not acting right now. Dude, go. The hell? This is trying to throw as hard as possible right now, this game. And I need to increase my chances. Yeah. Starting to go down, so that's one of the 2 messages I need. Yeah, so it goes from green to a blue. Its entire body changes to blue, so it should be a very standout shiny. Both green, I just couldn't see with the snow. I need this to keep going down. I hope I didn't miss one when I counted 16. Hold on, let's bring them back really quick. So we have 2 up there, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, yeah, so far there's... I think what happened is I had him kill one, and I counted one, and he killed it, and that's why I counted 16. I think that's 100% it. Because everyone here is looking green hair. Not seeing any blue hair, so... I don't think I've seen the second message, but I'm waffling so bad right now. All right. I have 6 minutes just to keep them spawning. I know I'm at maximum thing. I am going to start eliminating them until we get down to the last message. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, yeah, there's just 15. I think my best bet is to start taking these ones out up here. Go, Glade. Yeah, I waffled this entire section. I got Iron Valiant really quickly. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to picnic reset as much as I can after I get one more message. I'm almost to 5 minutes. Shoot. Yeah, I'm going to wait for the one more message that says, like, oh, you've taken out more, and then I'll picnic reset. Everyone looks like they have green hair. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna picnic reset. It's not ideal with how the load times, but I feel like it's our best bet. And I waffled this sandwich. I got Iron Valiant already. To get Gardevoir also would be awesome. But you know, I'm not. I think I need to be up like over here if I'm gonna be doing it. Honestly, need to be able to see a little better. Oh, just a bunch of Ralts. Or should I go up on this mountaintop? I don't know. Do I just drive around to try to get more to spawn instead of resetting? Oh, it's risky, but it might be the play. I think Picnic resetting takes a little bit too long. And there's always a chance one of those random Ralts, because of my sandwich, could also be shiny. So I think I'm going to take the risk of driving around to see if one will spawn. And hopefully I just don't miss one. It'd be very unfortunate, but yeah. You're not shiny, you're green. The one in the shade threw me off there for a sec. I was like, wait a minute. That's a sucky thing, right? Is the shading. 3 minutes left, okay. Hey, Vaporeon. Gonna keep roaming around, hoping to find a shiny Gardevoir. Now, I waffled this completely. I could have done this better. And my sandwich is boosting the odds. But there's also always a point where this sandwich ends. But I have the outbreak numbers, so I could always just keep roaming around without the sandwich to hope to find one too. And hopefully I haven't missed one just because I didn't look, you know, someplace. Like one spawned right behind me and I kept driving or something. That is possible. I'm kind of doing this so poorly. I am. 2 minutes left. Alright, I think... Yeah, I think I'm gonna try Picnic in. Shoot. I have waffled this so bad. And I have enough time to easily do one more sandwich and try one more shiny hat. Hopefully I didn't miss a shiny earlier. I counted 16, but every single one I saw looked normal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not seeing enough. Yeah, that's not a good spot. Bolts and Gardevoir, none of them look shiny. Also, like, I'm looking for a shiny where the change is noticeable, but I am not prepped to look for it. Like, I was not prepared for this. Like, Iron Valiant was simple. I thought Iron Valiant would take a long time. I thought Iron Valiant would have been the one that, you know, I thought I was going to be like, oh man, I'm going to have to reset once or twice. I wasn't expecting it to be instant. I really wasn't. I know it was the only spawn there, but I really was not expecting it to be like instant. Okay. So yeah, I'm also very afraid that I could bypass one of these in the shade and not notice it was shiny. Okay, I think I am going to go back over here and we'll do... one more sandwich. Hold on, wait, not sandwich. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. We're gonna try one more picnic. Our sandwich should nearly be done. I'm a little bummed I let this sandwich go as bad as it did. But yeah. So 2, 4 so far, 5 right there. Sandwich is done. All right. Yeah. I mean, I could still roam around. I can't make another fairy sandwich, unfortunately. However, hold on a minute. I've already gotten this thing down. Let me, hold on, I'm gonna picnic reset one more time. Let me use a sandwich calculator. Let me try for psychic. What would the psychic sandwich take? Because I could make a psychic sandwich really quick. Alright, so hold on. The big thing is I lack, like if I go to my bag, I lack any type of salty. So I would need it to be pure spicy or pure sour, pure sweet, and it requires, all of them require salty for psychic. Shoot, let me think of another Pokemon shiny from this gen that I would like. Wait. Varoom would be good. Let's try a steel sandwich. How much would what would a steel sandwich do? I just need salty not to be one of them. Steel requires salty. Yep, shoot. What about, what was it? Poison it's other typing, right? It's steel poison. Salty and spicy, sweet and salty, sour and salty. Everything requires salty, dude. Shoot. Well, that goes that option. What about just like a basic water sandwich and I can just roam around the water and see if I can't find something. Salty, salty, salty. They all require salty? Shoot. This is not good. Let me try a rock. We can try for like Knackley or something. I might just go through all of these options. Salty. All right, so hold on. Let's just do this. Normal sandwich requires salty and sweet, spicy and salty, and sour and salty. Everything requires salty. I don't have salty. Let's try a fighting sandwich. What does that require? Spicy, salty, 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 salty. Okay. What about flying? I'm literally going to go down every single one of these guys. Salty, salty, salty. Yeah, everything here requires salty. Are you kidding me? All right, I did poison. Let's try ground. Sweet and salty, spicy and salty, sour and salty. God, man. How about rock? I don't think I did rock yet, right? Salty. All right. How about bug? We can go hunt some bug. Salty, salty, spicy, sour, salty. Are you everything I think legit? Can one of these not require salty? Nope, everything requires salty. Ghost is checked off. I've done steel. Let's try fire. Salty, spicy, salty, salty, sour. How about, I already checked water, so let's try grass. I'll try to hunt a grass type. Salty sweet, salty salty, and salty sour. I hate this. Electric, come on, please just give me a non-salty sandwich. Spicy salty, salty sweet, and salty sour, shoot. Alright, let's try psychic. Wait, I just looked up psychic. Let's try ice. Then afterwards I have dragon and dark to check out. Wait, there's no ice? Interesting. Let's try dragon. That can't be. There's gotta be a salty, spicy, salty. Okay. I'll look up dark and then let me check ice again. Ice was kind of weird. Maybe it's because it can't work with the Tidal 3. Salty sweet, spicy salty, salty sour. Okay. So let me remove Tidal and let me just look up encounter and sparkling ice. There's not a sandwich with that, really. That's kind of weird. Huh. Well, it looks like every sandwich requires salty, which pretty much kills that dream, which is great. The best thing I can do for the next little bit, because I still want to go on, let's just try to find Gardevoir, right? We don't have a sandwich up. We can't make another sandwich, which hurts us a little bit. But we can roam around and see if we can't get one to spawn. It's just, it's not going to be isolated anymore to Fairy. So yeah, I also should look a little bit closer and now focus on Gardevoirs. And look for the potential blue hair. Right, we also are going to have other Pokemon popping up. So I need to try to stay in this area as much as I can. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to stress so much if we don't get the Gardevoir. The only sucky thing is, like, I really wasted that sandwich. I mean, we got the Iron Valiant so quick, I was not expecting it to be instantaneous like that, and so I should have just stayed there and caught some more. Hold on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I only see 14 spawn so far. So there's 10 Sneasels over here. Yeah, now I'm just kind of hoping for full odds. You know what? A Gardevoir sounds nice, and I would really much like a Gardevoir. And I know I've wasted a decent amount of time here, but maybe I should head back down to Area 0 and just roam around for the final bit and see if we get lucky. Not to mention this blizzard's gonna make it kind of hard to see. Yeah, I wasted a bunch of time here. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna head back to Area 0, head down and just rotate around for a little bit and see if we can't find one. But you know what? In the finale, Iron Valiant, we found it shiny, and I mean, we found it, what, within the, like, first 15 minutes? Like, we found it so quick. Yeah. But yeah, it sucks that salty is almost required in every part of every sandwich. I guess I could always use the sandwich calculator and see if there's just a like a sparkling for like fairy, or like at 2. Oh, I guess there's a lot of things for... What about encounter? If I do encounter and fairy 2, that requires salty, salty, salty. Okay, well. I was trying to beat the system. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. Let's go and explore a little bit. I want to at least, like... I'm going to start at the very top. I want to make sure we can explore here for like 30-ish minutes. See if we can encounter a random shiny. I mean, we got Iron Valiant already. That's a big thing. That's what the goal was for the whole finale. So we've done that. We've wrapped it up. And so now let's just go around and see if we can find a shiny. My thing is here, though, is I need to remember what every shiny down here looks like. Obviously, that's not shiny because its legs are like steel. You know, loses that coloring on its pants. No blue nose. Like, this is gonna test my ability to remember shiny colorings. Yeah, I'm not expecting much. I'm not expecting anything, you know, shiny to pop up, but who knows? You know, we've already found a shiny this episode. It's a dub. Any other shinies we find or anything else maybe we find, I don't know, something kind of unique or oh my god, shiny Jumpluff is right there. Oh, let's go. This is full on, oh, not full on, it's shiny charm. But there is a shiny Jumpluff. It broke out. Oh man, what an awesome random shiny. Let's go. Obviously I've saved. I'm not too worried about the timing of it, but obviously we have to catch it. So let's false swipe this thing down. It's still asleep, and I think a repeat ball at this point should get it, because obviously it's already in the decks and everything. But we end up with a second shiny, and there we go. That is awesome. And you know what, we're gonna keep looking, maybe we can find another one. But hey, not bad. About the 46-minute mark of the episode, and we get a shiny Jumpluff. See, thankfully that's a shiny that stands out a little bit, so I don't need to stress about it. Pretty good, very good, decent. Best HP though. But there we go, shiny Jumpluff. Obviously there's our shiny Iron Valiant, but yeah, shiny Jumpluff, let's go. A pretty noticeable one. Let's keep looking, see if we can find one more. Like I said, I do want to explore down here for a little bit, but yeah, everyone has pink noses. See, Corviknights is tough because doesn't he become like a rusted color? Oh, ooh, he was trying to get inside me. Hold on, let me look that up really quick. I have the thing open. I just need to scroll to it. Yeah, he goes from like his blue to like a metallic, like dark gray. Now, how noticeable that will be in this game, I don't know. What color's your nose? Oh wait, your spines also change blue, that's right. No, Flabébé is too tough to tell. I'm gonna wait for Legends EA for that one. See, that still looks too blue to me. Iron Moth has the like red on it still. Yeah. Still has pants. You have color. Pretty much if the pants look silver, then I know it's a shiny for Iron Hands. You look blue, none of your noses are blue. Yeah, all of you guys still look too blue. Because this should be more metallic and not blue tinted. You have dark pants still. It's like the bottom part of their pants turn silver. I'm glad I was able to just find a shiny without shiny hunting down here. That was one of my goals, my personal ones. And I was going to do that off camera or on stream if I needed to. The fact I found one in the final episode is so big. Like, oh man, like I may have threw pretty bad on the Gardevoir hunt, but I found another random shiny, which I love finding random shinies. Oh yeah, Frostmoth, you're hard to tell, aren't you? Yeah, you're one of those where I think your wings change slightly bluish, if I remember correctly. Yeah, like your tip of your things turn like a bluish green. I don't think you're shiny though. Nope. Okay. Oh, literally go away. Nobody likes you. That's not true. I like you, but don't run into me, man. Unless you have blue nose, nobody cares. All right. You have dark pants. You have red. You have red. Yeah. I mean, I found one shiny. I'm not going to worry about anything else I find or don't find along this journey. I just want to enjoy the journey. right now. And hopefully I don't miss another shiny. But like, the fact is we're gonna end this journey with... Oh, God. You know, I'll just... If I miss a shiny one of those, I'm not even worried. It's in Legends ZA. I'm not... If I need a shiny hunt in ZA and I can get the sparkle effect, good. I will take that. I am not going to worry about it. Hawlucha I already have a shiny of. If I get a second one, I'm just giving one away. Some Braviary. They're all cool, but all of them regular. Yeah. I literally cannot be happier with finding a random shiny. Like, that's the thing I like about random shiny. It's like, shiny hunting, you're looking for one Pokemon and you're kind of so focused on that. Like, it doesn't give that excitement of like a random shiny where it's like, oh wow, I wasn't expecting that. I think that's one reason I'm so excited about ZA is like when you bench reset or whatever, you don't know what shiny you're gonna get. You don't know what random shiny could be in there. And it's kind of like the mystery of it. I love that feeling. I truly do. And so, well, I don't know if I saved after I got the thing, but let me save down here. Right, I'm happy I got a random shiny. It's a jump off. It's not the biggest or best shiny ever. It's actually not. It's a pretty good shiny. Actually, I quite love the bright pink coloring. I am a pink shiny lover. Like, I am one of those guys, if you show me a Pokemon and it turns pink, I love it shiny instantly. It doesn't matter what Pokemon it is. Like, I love pink shiny so much. And, yeah. I will never not be happy about a pink shiny. I really do love the color pink. And it's because, going into a little personal thing, my family coat of arms has purple and pink on it. And so, like, I was really big into my history and my family's history and stuff. So finding out our coat of arms had pink and purple on it. Purple was already one of my favorite colors. I really like pink. It just felt like it's connected to my family. And so I was quite happy. Oh, I can't tell. You're not, no, you're too bright. Oh, what about any of you? Are any of you red? No, you all look orange. Yeah, okay. Espeon, only if you had a good shiny, man. I wish Espeon shiny was like a really dark purple or an even super brighter pink or something. Compared to the, like, I don't know, the green could work if it was like, if they switched it up a little bit, but yeah. All yellow. You're red, you're not blue. Yeah, I'm just gonna roam around. I'm gonna have a good time. I mean, I found 2 shinies. One I hunted for and found really quick and then threw the rest of the sandwich away pretty much. Found a full odds or full, you know, shiny charm odds, I guess would be the more appropriate way to say it. Jump Pluff. I found 2 shinies. Right? I'm ecstatic. And this is wrapping this up. Right after this, Legend ZA is next for me. That's all that I have left. And I'm caught up to the series. And now I can really start focusing on different twists. Obviously playing ZA will be great. I'm so excited about the challenges hopefully you guys give me. And I'm recording this so far back behind. But like, it's going to be probably shown in like 2 to 3 weeks. Right? From the day of recording, I think 2.5 weeks. So that's not bad. And I do need to control myself a little bit with Legends ZA. And not record 100 episodes ahead. So, yeah. So it's going to be a pacing thing. I'm going to try to distract myself with other games. And not record ZA for at least another week. But I know there's also a thing where it's like there's an Alpha Charizard going away pretty soon that you can get with the code. So I might record a episode and get the Alpha Charizard thing just to, you know, like, cool, got a Pokemon. Get the code checked in, record an episode, and then stop. you know, kind of get the foundation set. God, I hate the light just coming and going. Because it makes looking at Pokemon so hard. Like, I love Raichu. But trying to see if one of them's shiny, especially with the flashing lights, throwing me off. Right? It's 100% throwing me off. Because, like, Raichu shiny is pretty simple. Right? It goes from yellow, like, or it's orangish, to a burnt orange. But with those lights flashing, by, like, looking at them, I'm losing track of them. Yeah, so I'm leaving this area. Let's keep roaming around. Like I said, I want to spend a whole 30 minutes. All of you look orange. Yeah, you're all orange. None of you are red. I looked at a picture in game of it's red, and it is pretty red. Like, I was afraid at first, like, looking at it, that I wouldn't notice it. Oh, I haven't been looking at Golduck's beak. That turns, like, orange, too. Any tips changing color? Nope. Vaporeon is still blue, so, you know. Yeah, Golduck's one of those shinies where I love Psyduck. And if I ever got a shiny Golduck, it would literally just be for, like, a shiny dex, and then never care about it again. Golduck is still one of the most disappointing things. It needs an Evo to make it something. Because Golduck screams mediocre, ugly mid-Evo to me. It's kind of cool, but not cool enough to make it actually want to use it or look at it. Ooh, a comment. That's not bad. Like, that may seem mean, but it's like how I actually truly feel with regards to Golduck. Psyduck is adorable. Golduck, oh shoot, I just ran into you, my bad. Golduck feels like an ugly mid-Evo that's waiting to blossom. And the fact it's been, what, 30 plus years coming up, that it's been around, and longer than that, because you have to think it was a part of the pre-production, so before Pokemon even came out, it was a thing. Which means it's been out so long, and they haven't ever even considered anything, you know, remotely to help it. A new Evo for some of these two-stage Pokemon, I think would change the game. I think if Gen 10 could focus on new Evos for Pokemon that need them, introducing cool new Pokemon that are just cool in general, and in a lot of Evos, I'd be very happy. But yeah. Because I think we need another Evo evolution kind of thing. Also, it would help if they removed all holy citrus berries. If they just removed every trade Evo and just made it so the item or the linking cord became permanent. Because I think we're past the era of link trading. You know? You can still have your online events and stuff where you still need to go get Pokemon online and all that stuff. I get that, because they still need to make money. They still need to have things connected to online. Sure. You know what? I'll head down there last. So we're going to go look at the cave where we saw our Shining Iron Valiant earlier. But, like, yeah, I get rid of trade Evos. They shouldn't be a thing anymore. And I think that would be a big welcome Gen 10 change. Like, they could really set Pokemon on the right course with Gen 10. Right? They could really look forward and really work on stuff and make it so amazing. Hey, Espeon. But, oh no, poor dude's in the wall. That sucks. Dude, okay. Chill with the citrus berries. I think I just have obtained like 20 citrus berries in like record time, bro. I feel like I was doing so great. And fine, I'm picking up random items, and it was just like, you know what you need? 30 million citrus berries. And it's like, no. It's like, nope, too bad, citrus berries. Man, I gotta say, I found that Iron Valiant really quick. I mean, he is an isolated spawn here, so it makes sense, but yeah. Alright, we've looked around in here enough. Let's go head down to the crystal caverns below. And, you know, I'm not expecting another shiny, if I'm honest. I'm just expecting us to maybe see some cool stuff. Poor Iron Hand, still stuck in that wall. Okay, I tried to jump. I did not jump. You know what would suck if that one was in the wall was shiny and you couldn't tell because all you could see was the tip of its finger, which Iron Hand's like hand doesn't really change that much because it just the body becomes chrome. Like, so yeah. All right, and down here we go. Now this is a shiny I would not mind coming across, right? Garganackle. That's a Pokemon I've naturally I hope to have found shiny at some point, and just never did. Still have pants. You still have pants. Yeah, your thing's supposed to turn chrome, right? Yeah, so you're not shiny. Because like the black part of it's supposed to become metallic. Right? Hold on, let me look at that really quick. I'm not flipping out on that thing, right? Hello? Why is my other computer like wanting to fight everything I'm trying to do? Yeah, all the black accents go metallic, including its horns. Oh yeah, Dunsparce can't be more than 2 segment in the wild. So there's no point even looking at it. In the dens, I think they can be, but not in the wild. Can I just say, I really don't look at Gible or Gabite shiny that often. And I know that Gible turns like a brighter blue and all that. It's just with Garchomp's disappointing shiny, like if they could rework his shiny, it'd be so good. Right? Oh, you know what'd be funny? Making it bright pink. Like, you know how Garchomp is like this intimidating beast? Imagine making it bright pink. That would actually be hysterical. Sorry, I paused because I was looking at Garchomp's image and I was imagining it just like bright fluorescent pink. And I'm not talking like slightly pink. I'm talking like you go like full 9s and make it like hot baby pink. I think that would be hysterical for such a fearsome dragon to just go like a hot pink. Right? Espathra is a shiny I wouldn't mind either. But like, yeah, that would be pretty good. Man. I'm so glad we found like another random shiny along with our shiny hunt. That really brings up like wrapping up Scarlet and Violet in a very positive way. And the nice thing is I'm not done with this game by any stretch. Like once we get into Legends ZA, there are going to be challenges where you guys can challenge me to go into other games to do stuff like, oh, go shiny hunt something in this game or shiny hunt this Pokemon, and we'll be going after specific Pokemon too, like that we'll need shiny hunt for, or maybe we can try to shiny hunt it. Oh, hey guys, didn't mean to ruin your little meeting back there. You know, so there's stuff that this game is not done by any stretch of imagination. This is still a fun game to shiny hunt in, and I want to shiny hunt all the Paradox. And guys, all of you got pants? Yeah, all of you got pants. Because honestly, the reason I say you got pants is because the shiny just looks like his pants, like the black part of his pants, look like he just loses it. Same with his head. His head actually goes from that like bluish black to silver, but like his pants go like completely metallic. No, Iron Bundle. No, man, you didn't need to do it to that. You didn't need to do that, man. Life is worth it. Bro, just that's the like 4th time I've seen a Pokemon. I know it's probably more common, but that's the 4th time I've seen a Pokemon just yeet itself off the edge, and it's just like the most sad thing to watch. It's just like, no, live. You don't need to, you don't need to throw yourself off the edge. Oh no, don't do it. Hold on, I'm gonna despawn him so he doesn't know himself. Oh my god, I thought there was 2 of them there. That reflection got me. Oh my god. But like, yeah, I'm definitely not done with this game by any stretch of the imagination. And yeah, but anyways, talking about him, his head and his like pants turn silver, so it looks like he just like is wearing just like booty shorts and a skirt. It doesn't look like he's actually wearing pants anymore. So that's why I reference it like that. It's just, it looks like he loses his pants. He's just like, why does that one look so much darker than the rest? But I know none of them are shiny because it's a bright blue. I don't know. Alright, so wait. Yeah, your horns are still dark. I just couldn't tell. Alright, we're almost to the bottom. I mean, I can't ask for more than what I've gotten out of this game. I have quite enjoyed it. There are a few troublesome things with this game. There's a few things that bother me. The climbing and the like catching onto rocks seems to be very inconsistent sometimes. So yeah. You know what? Let's go all the way back up too. Why not? Let's really wrap up this finale with like, we'll take one little loop down here, and then we'll head all the way back up and call it. You know, I think that works out. But yeah, I'm excited to, it sounds wrong to say I'm excited to wrap this up, because I'm definitely not done with this game by any stretch, but I have enjoyed it. And I'm not going to stop playing it. There's shiny hunts here. The future paradox, I want to get all shiny, so I definitely need to work on more dens, get more experience. I'll probably be streaming this at some point too. You know. Oh yeah, let's see what we got. Still has pants on. Oh, I didn't know Iron Valiant could spawn down here. Okay. That's the first time I think I've ever seen Iron Valiant down here. I mean, it's one spawn in this entire place, and I've been through here so many times. That other area is just better for him, just to shiny hunt. Because, I mean, I found him, like, instantly. I mean, maybe I'm just lucky. I have been very lucky in this game in comparisons to some people who have struggled. Like I said, I really quite enjoy this game. Shiny hunting. My luck seems to be really good in this game. Oh. Oh, it brings us right back over here. I didn't know there was that secret back path. Okay. And so yeah, we're gonna go up and get to the building 1, and then that's where we'll call it, and I'll exit area 0 and, you know, wrap it up. But hey, found a shiny hunted. Every shiny hunt I've done has been successful for the most part. Like that, I've used a sandwich and gone 100% for the Pokemon. I'm not gonna count like half junked shiny hunts, because it's like, if I'm not using a sandwich, I'm really not giving it the full 9s, then I'm not actually shiny hunting it. I'm like soft shiny hunting it. And I think there's a pretty big difference in... Is there another cave over there? Hold on. I'm doing a little bit of exploring now. All of y'all got pants, so... You know, it's kind of weird saying it that way now. So I realize that means I'm looking for a pantsless version. Like, oh, you don't have pants, I'm not interested. dude, wear less pants if you want me to be interested. That, you know, that's kind of sounds like what I'm saying, you know. It's like, ah, you know, it's like, come on, Iron Hands. Hey there, everybody, I'm back. I had an emergency with something, and so, yeah, I kind of had to go. Completely killed my hype and vibe, if I'm honest, but that's what emergencies do. You know, life happens, and it sucks. There is something in this wall over here. I kept seeing it show up, but yeah. This, I think, heads back down. There's a drag cloak. So we are going to keep heading upwards and wrap this episode up. Yeah. I wondered what was over here. Kind of cool we checked. Let's keep moving and head out of here. Will we find another shiny? I would like to. You know, obviously no one's going to say no to an extra shiny. But is it likely? No, it is not. We've already found a random shiny. We've shiny hunted successfully. This finale is a success. I just want to go back up. I haven't been down in Area 0 much. And it's always kind of... cool to just... you know, come down here and check. And I need to do more shiny hunts down here. Like, you know, I have, like I said, I all have... No, don't fall, buddy. Garganacl, hold on. You know, I have to come down here and shiny hunt all the future paradoxes. And then at some point when I do Scarlet, it is going to be shiny only Scarlet. I still need to figure out how I want that to go. But yeah, I do want to do Scarlet run through later on where it's shiny only. And we just play through and try to hope to find a shiny. And I try to make it as far as I can with only shiny Pokemon. And maybe I wasted all my shiny luck in Violet and Scarlet. I might have really crappy shiny luck. Who knows? But we'll see. Now, I don't think I've ever gone up that other pathway. The one by the water that goes upwards. So I think I'll try that. None of y'all shiny. Oh, shoot. I didn't even see. I didn't hear. I didn't see. Wasn't expecting Braviary. Yeah, came out of nowhere. Oh, god damn, dude. I gotta say, Triggerap is super cool and I like its design, but some Pokemon in this game are annoying as hell. And when they run into you, it makes you like them a little less. You know, some Pokemon could bother me all they want and would never annoy me. But like, yeah, not a Pokemon I love enough to not get annoyed by. So yeah. Also, you know, like, not to like, you know, be mad at the situation because it was an emergency. But you know, when you're recording or you're in the middle of something and you have to suddenly stop, it does always kind of mess with your vibe a little. And you know, it was an emergency. There's not much else I could do or say about that. It's an emergency. You know, the situation that's come from it, I just kind of have to kind of live with it. And yeah. And down I come. There we go. Oh, here's a guy I haven't seen much of. Iron Thorns. I caught my one in the first run through that we did. And then since then, I haven't seen him anywhere. Right? I don't come down here often, so it's not like I'm going to pretend like I'm down here all the time and it's like, wow, I don't see him all the time. I've been down here a few times off camera, you know, just kind of planning stuff for the finale, checking stuff. Didn't find any shinies, but you know, I also wasn't looking too hard, so if I missed a shiny, that would really suck. But I just haven't seen Iron Thorns down here that often. He's one I definitely want to shiny hunt. All of them are. You know, and yeah, what I should do is just full on pop like an electrical sandwich and roam through this area and see. Because there's a lot of electric types that would be cool shinies to have. I'll never say no to a shiny Raichu or a shiny, what's his name? Pomo, you know. I won't say no to them. Iron Hands obviously is an electric type. Ooh, can you use shiny? No, you're not. Damn, see that's one I wouldn't mind shiny. But I need to get more salty more salty material for the sandwich. It feels like salty is the most important. Because if you don't have the salt one, you just don't have a sandwich, it feels like, which is kind of crappy. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm not going to go in there. I'm not going to get bunched up and caught up. But yeah, no, it feels like every sandwich requires salt. So I may need to do more terror raids. Oh no, you have red. Okay, for a minute it didn't look like it had any red, and I was like, wait a minute. Did we just find a shiny? No, we didn't. But yeah, no, it's one of those things where stream, I'll play this a bit more down the road. I want all the episodes to come out first. But yeah, I do need to do more shinies hunting in other games. I need to go for all the legendaries in BDSP. I need to do the legendaries in Sword and Shield. I need to shiny hunt in this game. Truthfully, that's about it. I'm not going to go back to Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. It's just not worth it. The game is so bad. No, your rings aren't blue. They're the normal, like, whitish. They're more like bluish green when they're shiny, so I don't think. But you know what? I'm glad I found a shiny, like, you know, shiny charm odds, and then found a shiny hunt that went successfully, you know. So yeah, I can't be mad about how this episode went down. The interruption sucked. No. None of you look shiny. None of you look shiny. Only you were blue. Your shiny's pretty obvious. You can't miss your shiny. It'd be very impressive if you miss shiny Lycanroc because, well, the whole line just becomes bright blue. Well, not bright blue, but, you know, they become blue. So it's like, because not all of them become bright blue. Some of them become like a dark blue, but they become blue. It's pretty evident. It's just like that pink jump bluff. I'm not going to miss a bright pink jump bluff. You know, I get if, like, you don't notice a blue-nosed Girafarig or Farigiraf. Like, I get that, because, like, you kind of have to look for the spine on the neck and the nose. And it's very subtle, and it can be very tough. But, yeah, we'll go up here to where we started. Low kicks, why can't you be golden? That's one I do want a shiny hunt for. For nimble and low kicks. But yeah, I think this trip is successful. I don't think I've been back to the top since I first visited. So I don't think I've rotated back up this way. Maybe items and stuff. Did I miss any items, or did more items respawn? I keep forgetting items respawn in this game. Ooh, hey, moth. Yeah, so it looks like the Paradox Mons, now that they're spawning, they spawn everywhere. They spawn all the way to the top. Okay. But yeah, no, I've quite enjoyed this game. And I'm glad that I'm kind of glad the journey we went on, you know. We had a lot of good moments. We had a few moments that were rough, a little, you know, a few moments where it was like, ooh, I don't know if we're gonna get through this. You know, we had good moments. I really wish I could have experienced this game when it came out and everything more so than just. Look how tiny this one is compared to like this one that's so big. Damn, little moth. But yeah, it's pretty cool, this game. It could handle better, but obviously we all know that's the Switch 2 version helped fix that. And so I don't know, on day one, I've read about some of the bugs. I'm kind of glad I missed out on some of the bugs that I read about. Because it sounds like the bugs early on were not good. There was a lot of issues with stuff. Something's just straight up not working. Something's being really a mess. Right? The boxes. I saw somebody going through one of the boxes on like like an old clip of them playing like back in date, like the early days of the game coming out, and the boxes did not move at all. Like it felt like it was nightmarishly. Oh, Leaf Storm. Wow, the fact I've missed that to now. But yeah, it's like I felt bad hearing about some, or watching and hearing about some of these things I didn't know, and it's just like, God, I thought this game was slow and laggy right now, as it is. Ooh, a naughty mint. That sounded sus the way I just said it. Oh, whoa, what's up here? No, I think I'm actually exploring this area up here for the first time. Because last time it kind of forced me down to go to the story because I couldn't ride on. None of you look shiny, but I can't quite tell. But yeah, I didn't know there's this little like pond up here. Yeah. So overall, all I'm seeing is a bunch of gold duck. So maybe if you really wanted to shiny hunt gold duck, coming up here with a water sandwich to boost the odds. Ooh, hydro pump. Wouldn't be a bad shout, but like, who's really going out of the way to shiny hunt gold duck of all things? You know? Oh, Vaporeon! Or you could go sandwich and try to get Dreepy and all them. That's actually not a bad shout. Actually, there's quite a few water Pokemon up here, I guess, that you could trigger with that sandwich. So maybe that suggestion about the water sandwich was kind of preemptive because I only saw one Mon initially. So I was like, oh man, okay. You could shiny hunt Golduck here, but no. Yeah, you couldn't get over here before without the thing. Oh, hey, Espeon. How you doing? Without jumping over, so that makes sense why I wasn't able to head over there. Alright, and this is like the original landing spot. This is it. I don't think I really checked back here. But yeah, we're gonna wrap up the episode here as I look around, guys. Let me know if you're excited for Legends EA. I'm gonna record the first episode probably later tonight. And I did miss an item. A max potion. Anything back here? Nope. Alright, guys. So, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think down below. And until next time, tag out.
I want to give a special thank you to all my Patreon members. Urza and Scott, you're amazing. If you guys want to check out Patreon and join it to get a shout out at the end, check Patreon down in the link description below. And you can, also like Scott did, make me re-record this.